Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Today just been such a weird day. My husband is still it's hard. So they prison still on lockdown and because of COVID. Hey y'all. Hey Cammy. So today been a tough day. It's been weird all day. All day. My husband tried to call and I just been so busy with work. Every time he called, I was busy. And I hate it because them lines be so long. Them lines be so long to call. And now I wonder what he's doing in this time. And I just feel weird today. I don't know. I hate when I feel like that. So now I'm really worried about him. And I'm trying not to. I didn't mean it. Yes, every time I had to, my boss, um, had to go into work early last minute. She told us last minute, so he called right in the meeting. And I tried to talk, I couldn't get to my phone. And then he called again, and I was at work still. But they still don't lock down. And I'm wondering, like, what's he doing? Because he hate lockdown where they can't move, they can't leave the unit. And then his teachers haven't been coming in for class. I'm just ready for everything to be over. Like, today is hard. All I can do is pray for him to keep his head up. It's been almost 2 weeks since they've been on lockdown, and that's a lot. It's just a lot. But today been weird. I've been dropping stuff. I've been clumsy all day at work. Like, I'm like, whoa, what is up with today? Then I kept missing his calls. Like, so I'm just worried because I like when they on lockdown, I like to talk to him, keep him level headed, just see how his day going. Like, they can't even go in the yard. Like, I'm just worried. It's just been one of them days. Well, I talked to him for a little bit yesterday. It's just been 2 weeks with him on lockdown. And he said the lines are like an hour long. Well, sometimes 2 hours. So I feel bad that he just stood in this long line and I missed his call. But then, like, while they on lockdown, I know he hated. So I want to talk to him. And it's just been a weird day all together. Like, I'm like, what is up with today? I just can't wait till all this COVID is over. Like, I don't think so either. And I really need to see him. Like, it's just hard. This is one of the times where I'm like, it's time to go see him. This is one of them times, and I can't even see him because of COVID. Like, I really wish I could be a voice and talk to the governor. Like, come on, what are you gonna do? Like, I really wish it was something I can do to help them. Like, and people don't understand. Like when you have loved ones in there and then you got COVID and people still getting sick and it's just a lot. It do. It do put strains not seeing your spouse. That's why like now the missing the phone calls is so like traumatic. Like that's all we have. They don't even want to put video calls in these prisons. Like why? What's gonna harm them? Like they in the county jails. That's all you have is visit calls. But I don't want them to turn into all visit. I mean, all video call visits. That's why I kind of don't want them to do it. Yes, and JPay. Like you can't. Like I like reading the messages, but I like to hear his voice. I like to feel him. I like to go see him, make sure he's doing okay. Like this is getting ridiculous. Like I really wish it's something that I can do. Like for him. Me too. When I'm at home, it be right by me. And he called right when I was at work because I'm usually not going to work until 9. But last night, my boss called me like, oh, mandatory meeting, 8 p.m. I mean, 8 a.m. And I'm like, that's when I usually talk to him. And I just, all day. Like I don't know why it seemed like it's such a big deal. Like today, I told y'all like today just been really weird. Like I don't be want to miss his calls either. It's just tomorrow gonna be a new day. I really wish it was something I can do. Even if I called the prisons to check on them, they be so mean. Thank you. Thank you so much. Today just been hard. Like I hate missing his call. I feel like I don't know if y'all can sense y'all spouse going through stuff. Something like I just feel weird and off. I just wish sometimes I can just pick up the phone and call him. Yeah, they do. They do. And I know he ain't wondering about me out here. It's just I hate that they on lockdown. 2 weeks on lockdown. I think so too. Or at least get the video calls. Allow them to be able to video chat us. Like they can do it on their iPods. iPads, I mean. I'm just like, it's just been a tough day. Like, and I feel weird. I feel like he wanted to talk to me. I know he wanted to talk to me, but it just I'm just I need to talk to him tomorrow. I hope he called early so I can get his phone call before I go to work. This is the time. Yes. Like y'all opening up different things. How long I think people that negative should be able to have visits. But then you don't want it's a tough situation. You don't want to go in there. Yeah, it's a tough situation because you don't want to go in there and spread that. Like I thought, just when I thought like they was about to open up visits, they on lockdown now. I hope this the last week. I hope he get to go out. His teacher's not even coming in. So it might be till January till we see them. And that'll be a whole year not seeing them. A whole year. It don't even feel like a whole year, but dang, it is, man. Today, and I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling the hardness today. Like I'm missing them. Like I want this to be over because there's nothing you can do. When your loved one behind bars, there's nothing you can do or say. All you can do is tell them you love them, be there to support them because judges don't care. Have the guards, you find some nice guards, but they can't give you information. You like hopeless. Like I just hate they on lockdown for this long. They people think we've been living uncomfortable. They living uncomfortable. They already don't sleep good on the freaking you might as well say springs, box springs. Well, they ain't even got no box springs. They just got springs in the mattress. And now they gotta deal with COVID and they can't leave their unit. These it's just killing me. Sometimes I want to go out there and just knock on the governor door and say, "Open your eyes. I understand." Yeah, it makes me mad, but it's like I don't talk about it a lot, but it do. I'm like today, tonight I am heated, but I gotta calm myself down because you say the wrong thing, they the ones in there. Like if you go confront somebody or talk about it, they'll get punished. Like I remember my husband, I guess he did an interview about everything that's going on in there because he did test positive for COVID. But praise God, he's negative now. And he had to go through it. And I guess they had an article on him. And he was telling the truth. And he was like, the guard came up to him like, oh, you famous now. We seen you front page. You know, so he really has to we really had to tread lightly because he's still in there. He's still under their ruling. Like they over him. So you just gotta just I can't wait till this over so he don't have to do this no more. Being locked down. Like I hate sitting in the house. So just imagine them on lockdown. You just feel hopeless because there's nothing you can do but just wait till the sun shine again, I guess. Yeah, I know the feeling. It's so much that I want. Yes, you can't. So hard. I know. I be wanna. Sometimes we get into deep conver. We can't even have a real conversation. Like that's why I don't want to do nothing when he get out for the first 2 weeks. But really talk. Like you can't really talk even on the visits. You gotta like you can talk to him, but I'm talking about like about everything. Like it's so much stuff, and he be like, "We gonna talk though." That's why I don't want to do nothing but lay, sleep, talk, have conversation, and talk about everything that we don't. Yeah, definitely. Not even on JPay. You got to be careful what you say. They monitor everything. Let me tell you, for his birthday, I sent him his birthday and Father's Day. It's like a couple weeks apart. So I sent him cards. And I make sure I go to the dollar store. I make sure I go to the dollar store because it can't be no expensive cards. They can't have folds. And I make sure I don't get none of that. I got him 3 cards. He got one. Came from the same place and they said, it's too many folds. I'm like, no, it's not. So they sent it back. They didn't even open it. Usually when they send something back and they looked at it, they open it. They like cut it open, but they have to re put it in a different envelope with that same envelope that they opened. So no. I said, John, that came from the same place. So he couldn't even get his birthday cards and his Father Day card. And me and my daughter always pick him out. And I always go to the dollar store. But this was the first year he couldn't get it. I'm like, so I just say I'll put it in your drawer with everything else that they sent back, and I'll wait. I'll wait till you get here, and I'm not gonna open it until you get here, so you can open it. Yes, it is. I didn't even know they had factories. I didn't know they got these people working in factories. They got factories. I didn't know that. And they work for nothing. When I say nothing, $25 is a lot to them in there. I'm like, $25 out here is just a tank full of gas. It's everything to them in there. And I just can't wait till he can come home, man. That it's just, oh, people just don't get it. They just think like, oh, they locked up. No, you can't live a day in here in there. You can't, you can't. Like, I can't imagine. Don't want to see that place. They are strong. Yes. I'm ready for him to just come home and relax and be like, we done with this. The court system is all janky. Everything is janky. The justice system needs to be revamped for real. And we need some people that care about people. That, of course, they made a mistake, but we need people that care about the person, the heart of the person. And I understand it's a big situation and so many layers of this thing, and I'm just today I told y'all it's a weird day. Like I'm about to go rally type stuff, but I'ma calm down. I get like this sometimes because I'm overprotective. Like when when you live it, they can't even give you a free 15-minute call. They give you a free 5 minutes. We still pay. Like they could have gave you a whole one free whole call instead of half a, not even a half call. Michigan is so like tight. I don't know why Michigan's so tight. Like everywhere else got conjugal visits. They got video calls. Yes, 5 freaking minutes. They got video call. They got good time. Michigan is so, I just don't get it. I'd rather pay. I say you call me on it, but they ain't got no choice. I'm like, this free call. I hope they give you another one. Just crazy. Yep, yep, that's true. Every week they get a free call. I just hate I missed this call today. I'm telling y'all, this day felt so off. Like, but tomorrow's gonna be a new day. Yeah, yeah. I just like we kiss, but I don't. It be so many people. Like I be nervous. I'm a shy person for real, for real. I am a shy person. I be like, oh, but yeah, we hug and kiss. But you only can kiss him when you first walk in and when you leaving. You can't really do nothing. When you sit down, you can't do all that. Only when you first walk in, say hi. That's how some people. I don't be like that. Some people be like, I just be like, I don't. Oh, it's too many people. That's why I say it when we do our vow renewals. I don't know how I'm gonna kiss in front of everybody because I'm so shy. I'm a private person. Yeah, people be kissing for a long time. And I'm like, dang, get a room. Get a room. I don't know. It's been a year. I might have a long kiss for my husband by the time I see him again. I'm like, you know me, you remember my face? Let me send you pictures. Can you hold hands while you sitting down? Yes, but it can't be like you, that's yeah. When they particular when you sit down, you got to like if your hands in front of your, y- that's a nah. I say don't do it. I just don't. Like we hold hands, we play like this, like we do this, like with each other hands and stuff. Yeah, but it gotta be in front of us. We can't be like down by our side and holding, our hands down there, or you can't like be rubbing his leg or him rubbing my leg or stuff like that. Yeah, it's iffy because they be on it. Yeah. Y'all had to drop seats today. Like I dropped everything. Like I'm telling y'all, this was the weirdest day of my life. I really wish I could have talked to my husband. It's some days where I'd be like, okay, I miss his call, but today is one of them days where I'm like, I need to talk to him. I think it's because they on lockdown. I really like to, whenever he call, I really like to talk to him because they minds be going everywhere because all they doing is sitting and like I know when my husband going through something without him telling me. And you have that spouse, that feeling, and I need to make sure he okay. Yep, you can't touch the leg. You don't see my eyes. I can't even really sleep because I miss him so much. Today just been a tough day. Today been a tough day. Man, I miss my husband so much. I hate it's almost a year. Like I hate I miss this call. It's just so freaking hard. Oh, I'm trying to be. I don't know what is the hardest, the end or the beginning. September 19th. Wow. Are your is your location in Michigan? Yeah, they don't play about that. And you gotta he probably didn't even do nothing but okay. I don't think so. My husband said the beginning of next year. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this whole school thing with the children. I'm so annoyed too. I miss them so much, man. And they cases is still spiking up and they not doing anything about it. Like, but putting them on lockdown. And then when they let them out or they bring new people into prisons, it spike up again. Like, it's so irritating. Like, let some of these people go. Like, I'm serious. Why? I'm so agitated tonight. I wish I could talk to somebody and be like, listen. Yes. My husband said it was like at least 300 people was transferred. And he worked I can't even. Mm. And my husband was COVID-19 positive back in April. And y'all, that was the most devastating time. Like I am. Oh no, I don't need no wine. It's just like tonight. It's just I'll be okay. It's just tonight. I'm just worried about him. Because they cases are spiking. That ain't nothing to play with. I know, right? I'm calming down. It's just crazy and it's a scary um I just know my husband, like he just went through that COVID and I tell y'all they was on lockdown. He had to move prisons. They took him to two or three different prisons. I know. I can't either. Like when he was COVID positive, they took him to three different prisons and he really was going through it. And it was like they was on lockdown and he finally get a break. I think it's been May, no, 2 months. 2 months of him being able to be back into his environment and stuff like that. Yes, they cover up stuff all the time. Yeah. And he was finally getting to feel normal, you know? And then now they on lockdown and I know my husband, he hate it. He hate when that happen. He gotta be busy, you know? And I like to just talk him through it and just take his mind off of it. So I'm just worried about him, that's it. But this system is so messed up, man. Like they will really tell you in your face, like, yeah, we doing everything we can and everything is gonna be good, but they didn't do jack. I don't trust none of them. Lawyer, judge, cop. I just be like, let's stay away. When this is over, I don't want to see a police officer, a courtroom. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Yeah, I can't wait. No. Yeah. And like I tried like when all this happened, he was going through COVID. He had me so like he was heated. When I tell you when he did that article and he was like, I spoke up for myself. I'm like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. He finally had a voice of his own. The reporter came to him and was asking him how he was in there. He spoke out about it. I said, okay. But then we couldn't take it too far because I didn't know what they would, do. 11 more months. We going next month, it'd be 10 more months. But he did 10, they gave him 9 years, but he did 2 years in the county, but um they didn't count that. So it's like 11 years altogether. That's crazy. We had 11 years, now we down to 11 months. But it's still hard. Like I'm like, oh, these 11 months. I want him now. I want him today. I want him today. I do. Oh wow. They allowing y'all to get married in there still? Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I did the same thing, and I love every bit of it. It was just us 2 and his dad and his mom, and my pastor married us in there. And when I tell you, it didn't feel like, just looking at his eyes, I know we was in a prison, but it didn't feel like we was in prison, and it was so intimate, so intimate. Right. I'm praying for the best. Yes, he can, Cammy. I hope they don't switch up on y'all either. I hope they allow y'all. You gotta tell me when you do it so I can be like, hey, sugar, congratulations. That's dope. I know everybody asks me, why did you do it? I'm like, why did you get married? Hello. Yeah. We having another vow renewal because my daughter wasn't able to go. So we want to do something special for her and my family. But I wouldn't trade it. I love, we didn't say our vows, we just did the ceremony and then we want to do our vows with my daughter and her being there and my family being there. 2. I'm walking on my 3rd next March 1st in the building. I'm walking down my 3rd year. I'm walking towards that 3rd year. 2 years. Like, this is what I said. Like, my husband, he been wanting to marry me. When we first met, like, he would have married me right there. But I was skeptical, and I wasn't for sure, and I wasn't, um for sure, about it. And then when he got incarcerated, I had my anger. So we really, I shut down. I was angry because how things happen, and then I had to go through that, and I wanted to show my husband because he been wanting to marry me. So I proposed to him, and I said, you know what? If I'm gonna wait, I want to be married. That's just me. That was me. I said, "You're not. I want. Let's do it." And he was like, "We can wait." And I was like, "No, I want to show you that I'm committed. That I want you, and I want to do this for you because he been there for me through a lot, and he picked me up when he the only person that spoke life into me when I was down, and he did a lot for me. He did so much, like that my family couldn't do for me, like nobody. He spoke to me every day and did so much for me and my daughter, like inside the prison, like mentally and emotionally, he was there like nobody ever been. I was like, dang, that's crazy how God worked. Like, I never thought somebody that was incarcerated, we knew each other before, but like he showed up and showed out. Like, and I said, this who I want for the rest of my life. I know, like, yep, I said the same thing. Yep. I proposed to my husband. I said, I want to marry you. I'm ready." And he said, "You sure? We can wait." I said, "Nope, I wanna do it." He was the happiest man in the world. He still don't take off that ring, and it was a little too big. He lost some weight. He said, "I'm never taking it off." And actually, it's so crazy because he sent home my wedding ring. Like, he did work for a guy, his mom owned a jewelry store, and she sent my ring to me, and he was like, "I told you I'd get you a ring." And then I was like, "What is wrong with this boy?" Like, I was so mad. I put it in the drawer, and then I took that ring out 2 years later, a year, and I proposed to him. I said, "I'm ready." Like, he still got my ring and stuff. Like, it was nice. I love it. Cammy, if you ready, girl. How much did they say your ring have to be worth? Like, we couldn't even buy a ring more than, I think, $50. It had to be under $50 in Michigan. I think it's 75 now. That is dope. That is dope. It was under 50. Do you understand trying to find a ring under $50? But I did it, and it's real silver too. Like, I had to take the receipt, like, "Hello?" She was like, "Where your receipt?" I said, "Right here." Cause they wouldn't even let us do it unless I had the receipt saying it was under 100. I mean $50. That's dope. Hello. That's what's up. I ain't know about Amazon then. I was not an online shopper. Like, I went to a pawn shop. I went to a pawn shop and I found this ring. You know the hardest thing about filing, in there was getting our wedding certificate. Cammy, how was your day? How was everybody day? Y'all heard about mine. I hope you call me bright and early. Aw, I can't watch Love After Lockup. Oh, not right now. Oh, Cammy, I'm sorry. I wish I missed my nighttime. We all didn't get our nighttime call. Well, Cammy got her 6 minutes. At least you'd have got that, Cammy. So we all in the same boat. I know I was like, should I get on here? I'm glad I did, y'all. Cause I was sitting here like, let me go chat with my people. See, he do it every morning. I love my morning calls. Yo, he literally said, them line. I appreciate every call. That's why I'm so for them to stand in line like that and it be guys arguing like all the commotion and stuff. I appreciate every freaking call. Cause he said lately it's been 2 hours because they only have 3 phones in each unit. And he's standing in line sometimes for 2 hours. Do you know how frustrating that can be? Right. I'm like, I don't even want to. Don't, James. I'm not even gonna go there. I can't. Like, you just don't know how I feel about that. Do you know I was called? I called the parole board. I called. Like, I wrote the governor before. You know, my pastors, all the community that I'm with. We like they didn't budge. Like, and they said it's all because we don't have good time. They have to wait to. I don't even want to talk about that. I want them out too. They should. Thank you. Some states are like, why can't my state? Why they making it so hard? Like every other state not doing this. Like it's just something new that people want Michigan to do. Like, but you rather them be on lockdown, going crazy in their minds, sitting there on a freaking hard bunk. My husband said they put him in a bed, they moved him, and he was too tall for the bed. Just imagine your feet hanging off the bed. Michigan is something else. And I know we were so close, um, getting good time on the ballot. I don't even know where that's at. I gotta go. I had to like I was, getting petitions signed and I was really active in it. But it really frustrated me with how some people like when I was going to try help them get signatures to get good time on the ballot, it was so many people like I ain't helping them. I ain't. And then there was some people that was down for it, but them people that was like, I ain't about to help the one. No, they all not good. I'm like, just sign the paper. I don't need all that. Obviously, I'm doing this because I have a loved one or loved ones like that are incarcerated. I'm not. It was just so much. But I know they had a lot of signatures to try to get good time in Michigan. Shoot, they don't even have freaking conjugal visits. I think that would make things easier. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Until it's their kids or their kids' friends or their friends' kids. I'm like, yes, they do. They need to have conjugal visits. My last 11, my last 11 months would look pretty good. Like, get with the program, Michigan. But I never knew like how far Michigan was behind until I started getting active in these different groups and seeing, like, really hearing them talking. I'm like, wow, I just can't wait till my husband and all of our loved ones is out of there. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. The system is messed up. It's so messed up. I know mine do too. Oh, Cammy, no, I'm hearing them cry when they gotta be tough. Oh my, that broke me. Yes, yeah, man, that breaks me every time when I hear him cry, and or you can he don't cry, but you can hear that he's just so frustrated that he wanna cry. That's why I'm like worried about him because I know like he don't like the lockdown. But he gotta put on this character, this tough exterior, because that's how they gotta be in there. Like, and I can't wait till he just can come home and just truly let his guard down. And if he wanna cry, he can cry on my shoulders. If he wanna scream, he can scream, you know. I'm just ready for him to just rest. 'Cause it's a battle. It's a battle in there. It's a battle waiting for them. Like, we both in a battle trying to stay strong, trying to take one day at a time, trying not to you see how frustrated I got? Y'all told me, "Drink some wine." I'm like, "I know. It's just one of them days." But I can't wait till both of us just can come together and just sleep. Same for me, his dad passed a month after we got married, and his dad was there. Everybody asked me, "Why did you get married?" I'm like, "I don't know, that I wanted to." And then when his dad passed, I'm like, "I'm so happy we got married, so he can see his son get married, cause he wouldn't have seen his son get married if we would have waited." And that was our one of our biggest supporters. And then it's been 2 years now, and my grandmother passed, and she was our other biggest supporter. So while he been locked away, we lost 2 people that we have to deal with, you know? It's hard. He was tore up at his dad, and there's nothing I can do but sit there. I got so many pictures for him that I thought I can send them, but they sent them back because you can't send photos. So when he go through there, and it was so beautiful. I'm glad I got to stand in his place at the funeral and read his letter and stuff for him. They wouldn't even let him out. He tried to get out to come to his dad's funeral, and we was gonna pay, and they said no. They told us no. And then I said, I don't want people seeing you in shackles anyway. So no. I said I wouldn't even uh-uh, no. Yeah. But I don't want nobody to see him coming out trying to mourn his father and no, that's no. I told John, like, I understand you want to come home and come to your dad's funeral, but I don't want you incriminated. You know, it is, but there's beauty behind it, baby. Right. I had dreams about that too. Like I'm like, what the heck? Knowing that we can't be like I had the dream that I went back to his cell and was in the cell. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming on, Jamie. Good night. Cammy, I had a dream that I was in I got to go back to his cell and we was just chilling in the jail cell. That's so crazy. You talked to the little sis today? Oh, y'all FaceTime? Awesome. I'm so happy for that. So her boyfriend didn't call too? I know she up right now. Oh, I'm gonna have to check on her. Right. I know, and I was like, I was sitting here like, I'm just gonna do this by myself. I'm not gonna get. I'm just. But it was just so like, I said, I need to talk to somebody. I'm not about to sit in this. I said, let me. Ain't no. I was like, ain't nobody gonna be on. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna be on here. Then I said, I don't care. I'm just about to share my feelings. This is a really hard day. Like I'm missing his call, and so I'm glad I did. I said, let me go live because I need my community. Yes, I do. I do. This really helped. Thank you. I want to thank everybody, Jamie, you, everybody, because this really helped. And this is what this is for. And to know that I'm not alone, like everybody just had a bad day. It's just that day, you know? I'm so happy I got on here with all my beauties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm about to sleep so good now. And I'm not going to keep you longer. I know you got to work in the morning. Oh, I thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. And y'all helped me so much. Look, y'all helping me tonight. This is what this about. That's why I like going live so I can interact with you guys, with everybody, you know, and we all can talk, you know. I'm so happy it helped you though. That's good to hear. I'm telling you, you need to hear that sometimes because sometimes you don't get you like, is anybody listening or is this helping anybody? And that's all I want to do is because like, I know I didn't go through this journey just for myself. You never go through nothing just for yourself. Well, good night, everybody. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Good night, all my beauties.